Hello everyone, today is an exciting... Okay. Hello everyone, today is an exciting day because it's the type of event we can do only once or twice a year. It's the reveal of a new scooter. So to refresh all your memories, we thought it would be interesting to show you where we started and why we made certain decisions. Starting with the first scooter, the Apollo Phantom. This unit looks horrible. It's because it's the first unit we ever received at Apollo Scooter. So this is the V1 first prototype, hand build, all CNC, and we kept all our first prototypes, and this is one of them. At the time when we released this, people were freaking out, right? For things simple like just a big display that 4 years ago was a game changer, and we had our quadruple suspension, and the overall scooter was really well thought out compared to everything else on the market. So we released this one, and we released 4 different iterations of this one, and now we are selling the Phantom V4X, which is a super solid machine. And we're really proud of this one. This is what started Apollo pretty much. Right now, the Phantom that we are selling is still based on the same frame and design ID as the first original Apollo Phantom. With everything that we learned, we thought it was time to revise it, redesign it, and apply the same methodology that we applied for the rest of the scooter. Since we released that one, the company increased by 5 times. We now have our own factory in China. We have our own QC staff in China. How we test scooters is completely different, and we have access to a lot more technology that we developed at Apollo for our own scooter. So we took all of this and we made the next generation of scooter. Introducing the Apollo Phantom 2.0. Look at this beauty. Right from the start, you can see the similarities with the Apollo Pro, right? It looks very similar, but we were able to take all the learning that we had from the Apollo Pro and reduce the cost drastically to be able to be in the range of the Apollo Phantom while keeping all the latest technology. So as we always do, we're gonna start from the back and work our way up. At the back, we have our new fender that covers the whole wheel, offering great water protection. This is being held in place by 2 very solid brackets for the fender, making it almost impossible to destroy. This is 3D printed, and you can see how solid it is. It's ridiculous. We have a 1500 watt motor at the back, compared to the Phantom, which was 1200 watt. It's drum brakes, again, to try to minimize the maintenance required for your brakes of an electric scooter, and it's working pretty well for us on the Apollo Pro and the Apollo Go. You can see that the suspension type completely changed. We passed from a quadruple suspension to a dual hydraulic system. So now you have a hydraulic shock mounted at the back that is fully adjustable for your liking. And this is on a pivot point supported with bearings, which makes the whole experience butter smooth. If we continue with the deck, under it you have the Mach 2 controller that was present on the Apollo Pro. So you're getting insane torque, and we're able to boost the performance by about 15 to 20% on the torque side, but even on the top speed side. Another very important point is when you fold the scooter, how is it going to lock to the body? We decided to use the same system that we have on the Apollo Pro and the Apollo Go with a nice button that is spring release. So now you're going to fold the scooter, it's going to lock in place, and it's going to be 100% secure and satisfying to lock. We have a light wrapping all around the deck, starting from the front, and there's no interruption. It's going all around, and same thing at the back. The back's gonna act as a brake light, but also as your turning signal, which are also present on the top of the handlebar here, which are the same that you saw previously. If we continue up, the neck is extremely solid on this one. So we learned from our mistake with the Apollo Phantom, and this was our chance to reopen a bunch of new molds that are top of the line in terms of straightness and also design. So you have this new neck with the charging port now located here. If you remember on the Phantom, it was on the side, which is not ideal because you can scrape it on the curb, cause a short circuit, or even if you crash, it's going to scrape it, and then you need to change your charging port. It's annoying. There's no reason for it to be there. So we put it on the neck, just like we do for the Apollo Go and for the Apollo Pro. If we continue down in the front, we have a hydraulic adjustable suspension in the front that is the same that is present at the back. We have a fender that is offering insane protection against water. And same thing, we have a drum brake mounted at the front with a 1500 watt motor. Those tires are now self-healing 11-inch tires, and there's a quick connector right next to the motor, just like the Apollo Pro and the Apollo Go, making it a lot easier for you if you ever get a flat or if you ever need to replace the motor. Really happy about that, and again, it's going to make your life and our life a lot easier. If we continue up, we have our new fold-day mechanism. You can see this one is black. On the final production, it's going to be gray. The new folding mechanism with our M10 screw is rock solid. Never had any failure so far, so we're going to continue with that. We love it. With our classic rubber strap that we have here, we have a light in the front of the stem that's going to offer great visibility, and that's going to be just as bright as what it is on the Apollo Go. It's going to be extremely bright, and compared to the Phantom, it's just offering so much more visibility. On the handlebar, we have our Dot 2 display, which is an evolution of the Dot 1 display that was present on the Apollo Go and the Apollo Pro. It's now scratch-proof, better waterproofness, anti-glare technology, and there's new features that we're going to announce just later on. But this thing is packed with technology. We decided to remove the Bluetooth speaker because the sound, to be honest, was not great. It's not worth putting the complexity in the headset of the scooter with all the new technology we added. We still have the quad lock phone holder offered right out the box with the scooter. On those ones, they're not going to be wireless charging. If you need to charge your phone while you're riding, we have a great headlight accessory with USB-C now that act as a power bank as well to recharge your phone. The rest of the handlebar is pretty similar to what we have on the Apollo Pro. We have dual brake handle that control the drum brakes. We have the little bell. We have a turning signal here that are extremely easy to replace if you ever drop the scooter and they break. And lastly, we have the latch that I was talking about. The latch, you can see, is a little bit different than what we have on the Apollo Pro and the Apollo Go. On the Apollo Pro and Go, there's a fabric piece with rubber encasing it that's going to allow you to pull the latch out. For this one, we rethought the design process, and we thought that it would be smart to have a hook there to be able to put a bag, and you can also pull on it to pull the latch out, removing the need for that little extra piece that is present on the Apollo Pro and Go. The fact that the button is also located on the slope of the footrest means that we need to have this angle on the latch, so you can also grab it just by there and lock it in place. To lock it, it's pretty straightforward. You just open the folding mechanism. You're going to put this latch down, align it, and it's locked. You can now pick it up and run with it. To unlock it, super easy as well. You just press that button, open it, lock the stem, you put your rubber strap, and you're ready to go in 5 seconds. So extremely convenient, extremely reliable from what we saw on the Apollo Go. You can see on the side, we also have the new kickstand that was present on the Apollo City 2024. We love this one. The spring is extremely stiff, so it's gonna last for a long time. And more importantly, you can adjust the height of this kickstand to really get the leaning angle that you prefer. You can see this one is leaning quite a bit. If I wanted this one to lean less or lean more, I have 4 different adjustments available on the kickstand. Now you might wonder, what are the specs of this scooter? On the Phantom, we had 52 volt, 23.5 Ah with 18650 cell. Obviously, it was time to upgrade this battery with the latest technology, the 21700 cell. Again, the same cells that are used in electric cars. So for this one, we went with 52 volt, 27 Ah, offering a lot more range than the previous Phantom. The top speed, we're looking at about 70 kilometers per hour, or this amount in miles per hour. And you're looking at about maybe 20 to 25% more range than the previous Phantom. This scooter being equipped with the Mach 2 controller is going to offer a lot more torque than the Phantom, even if the tires are bigger. The Phantom was 10-inch, those tires are 11-inch. We were able to still have more torque on this one with the bigger tire, significantly more torque and higher top speed. So I hope you're going to appreciate that. So to wrap it up, this is the Phantom 2.0. Again, we passed from quadruple suspension to dual hydraulic adjustable suspension, 11-inch self-healing tires that you can see are extremely wide. Our latest folding mechanism, our latest light technology, our latest display, the quad lock, the regen, the Mach 2 controller, the beautiful finish of this scooter, a bigger battery, higher top speed, better handling, and there's going to be a suite of accessory available that's going to fit on the scooter right out of the box. So let us know down in the comment below what you think. If we missed anything compared to the old Phantom, it's not too late to announce it. This is a V1 walkthrough, which you can see it's quite insane to have a first prototype hand-built CNC that looked this good. Number-wise, we also put about 1,200 kilometers on this one. which don't make any sense for a first prototype. Usually they don't even ride. So you can see that compared to the first Phantom prototype to this first prototype, we got quite good at making beautiful looking scooter that's going to answer your need. Again, let us know down in the comment below what you think, what we should add next, and what you're looking forward in the V2 video.